Firefly is now live. Streaming talk shows and podcasts. Enlightenment channel.
I roam the ancient forests where the wild things live and die. One day I met a ranger, wise with eyes of deepest gray. He saw my yearning spirit, and he had some words to say. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. I grasped the hilt with reverence, felt the power in its weight. The steel was cold but comforting, like the touch of faded fate. He told me tales of rangers past who'd walked the trails unseen, protecting all that's wild and free in forests evergreen. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. Through storms and battles, through shadows deep and wide, this sword will be your beacon, with the spirit as your guide. Feel the strength within the forest, hear the whispers in the wind. Let this gift remind you always where your true path does begin. Now I walk with newfound purpose, with the sword by my side, facing challenges with bravery, with the forest as my guide. In every swing there's history, in every clash a tale. With this ranger's sword I'll conquer, through each and every veil. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. So here's to all the dreamers, to the ones who roam the land. May you find your own true courage, with the ranger's sword in hand. For in the heart of nature, where the wild spirits soar, he said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song.
Okay, everyone. Hope everyone is having a lovely day. I am just making sure that everything is working the way it is supposed to be working. It doesn't actually look like it is. I'm going to actually have to fix something because I don't know why. Don't know why the closed caption is not working appropriately. Yo, what's up? I don't know why my closed caption. Ah, there we go. Got it working. Sweet. Perfect. Okay, I think I got everything functioning and working and good to go. Awesome. Yes, I see that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I should be able to, I think I have it set up so I should be able to hear everyone and see everyone and without it screwing everything up and you guys hearing everything double or triple or whatever you want to call that. You guys hearing double? I can't quite tell. Not at, I am actually at the PC at the particular moment. It's right inside the door, so. Yes, I am using that. So let me make sure. I shouldn't be hearing double. The desktop is off. Source is on. Sweet. Okay. Sorry guys, last little bit of stuff I'm trying to set up. I'm trying this new and I'm trying to get this to be functioning the way I want it to be. So okay. I think I'm good. I think I am good. I'm going to say I'm good. Let's hope I'm good. Let's say and hope and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, great. We should be good. I can hear you guys. I can everything like that. So we should be awesome. So I got everything set up. We should be good. Oh, I need my cheat sheet. Where did I put my cheat sheet? Man, I have a cheat sheet too, so I can know what I want to talk about today. I don't know what I did with my cheat sheet. What's my cheat sheet? You guys might be wondering what my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet is I made notes so I can know what I was going to talk about today. I stuck it in a pocket. I don't know if you guys are anything like me and you have a million pockets. Found it. Nope, I didn't find it. I unfound it. I found it. Great. Great. Okay. Great, great, great. Sweet. I should be able to actually see the chat too. I think I have it set up. You guys shouldn't be able to see the little square box, gray annoying square box in the corner. It should just be available for me, is what I'm hoping. So if it is, if it's there, I'm sorry guys. If not, great. So I have my new gimbal came yesterday, so we will see. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to peek up here, and current temperature is 19 degrees. I can see chat, yes. So it's a tad bit breezy. Very, very gray skies. Very gray skies. We got a beep for. Hold on, let's see what that. Who was beeping? Oh, okay. We're gonna. Okay, we're gonna have to hold on for a second because I'm gonna have to grab some groceries because they were supposed to call and tell me that they got groceries. I need to help them unload the groceries. So you guys get to sit and look at this wonderful scenery. Yes, Jake, I'm going to. You guys get to look at this wonderful scenery while I get groceries. So I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my god, I got fruits. There you go. Go. Oh my god. Go. I'll eat them. That everything?
Nobody got my magazine?
Yeah. Mom, who did you? You did that sheets, boy. Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to help. I had to help the parents get the groceries in. So sorry. Had to help the parents get the groceries in. So I should be back, ready to go. They were going to call before, but of course they didn't. Or they said they did, but it just didn't work. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for those that are still sticking around. You know, it was kind of boring just watching that, but life comes first, streaming second. And I can't carry a phone and do groceries at the same time. So, okay. So if I just need to make sure my headphones are still working. If someone can just write something in chat, doesn't really matter what you write in chat, just so I know that my headphones are still picking up chat. That would be great whenever someone has a moment or sees this. Okay. Oh man, back at the house, I forgot. I gotta go get the water. I gotta get water and all that kind of stuff. I'll turn around because looking at me is not very fun. It's more fun to see what I'm seeing. So that's the one thing I need to add onto this screen, because what I can't see is I don't see how many people are in the chat. And that is useful for me. I can read chat though, which is very nice. I am liking this setup. We'll really like this setup when I go to Ohio in a few days. It'll make things very much easier. So let's go grab the water for Miss Sylvia. I got the apple in my pocket. The water I see right there on here. So water, good to go. Let's head on over this way, head down this way. And as soon as I set this up so I can get down and give this water to Sylvia, we will talk about the dock challenge, the dock, I don't remember what I was going to call it. We'll call it the dock mindful challenge, the DMC. I like it. We're going to call it the dock mindful challenge. You're going to get to do your own DMC. The DMC or DMC takedown. So that's funny. That's funny. The guinea is right there in front of the camera. That's actually pretty humorous. Okay, so today with the DMC takedown, let's pop this camera right here for just a second. I'm gonna find a place for it to do the ghetto lean. There's too much ice on this right now. There we go. Get rid of that ice. Ice, ice, baby. Huh, okay. That is something I'll have to address. Thank you for letting me know that. So I thought I did. I thought I had all the follows. I thought I had all the follows things popped on. I thought it even popped up in the corner when someone followed, but I guess I didn't get that. I guess I didn't get that set up the way it is supposed to be set up just yet. I will work on that in just a bit, but thank you for letting me know, because I thought I had that set up. I know I have it set up for DLive, but that's because I'm using Tidy Labs. So, but I thought I had the bot one set up as well. But I guess I don't. So we will do that next. That'll be next tonight. I'll probably do a test run on Kick because yeah, I mean it should say it through live whatever it is too. So I just don't have anything set up. I must just screwed something up. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at thinking I have something set up the way it's supposed to be set up and not having it set up. But just how it is, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I got my cheat sheet. See, cheat sheet notes. Prepared this time. Prepared, so it's not just completely random. We're prepared this time. So we're gonna go down to the water thing. We're gonna start filling up the water. We're gonna talk about the Doc's DMC challenge. Doc's mindful challenge that we're gonna be working on. Yeah, maybe later this evening when I'm sitting by a PC and I can get everything set up, that would be absolutely great. We can try that out then. We can try that out then. That'll be awesome. So let me grab all of the water things so we can head on over that way. I gave Sylvia her water and her apple. Yeah, and my parents got here, so I unloaded the car as well. So, yeah. Okay, let me. I don't know why. Every once in a while, it does that video capture error issue, and I don't know why. So, but we should be back. Everything should be good. It only went black for a second. That is where I need to have the whatchamacallit set up, and I need to probably work on that tonight. I think that'll be a good thing to work on tonight. Yes. Thank you. Yes, that's what it's called. Yes, I need to work on that. And then I need to make a couple videos. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes when I switch the camera angle on this, it says no. It says we do not want you to do that. Do not switch the camera angles. Do not collect go. Do not collect $1 million, not pass go. Okay. Cheat sheet, now to the main part of this. So the Doc's mindful challenge, how to enlighten yourself. So the first thing we need to be focusing on is, also, just so you know, guys know, I'm going to actually put in a PDF so that everybody can follow this, so it makes it easier for some. If you guys want, it's mavispharmacy.com/files, and it's going to be DMC. DMC.pdf. So there's going to be DMCs, or if you guys really want it, you guys can hit me up, send me an email, or send me a message, and I'll also put this on my link, my Discord, discord.gg/xfactorfirefly, but the DMC. And I'm going to make a list. This is a 90-day challenge. So this is a 1-season challenge. So we're going to be talking about how to do this 1-season challenge. We're going to talk about how to do your DMC takedown and how to rewire this brain of yours to make you a better person. First thing is we're going to be focusing on breath work. I'm going to give you guys some links to some great places that you can practice some breath work. Honestly, if you don't even want to practice breath work, the best thing that you can do is just sit and breathe. Something just as simple as that, a couple times a day, or whenever you're thinking about it, actually will do wonders. It gets a lot of good stuff up into that brain. It gets you to calm down. It gets you to you might have a million things running on your head. You might be stressed. You might be sad. You might be depressed. surprisingly, with just a few deep breaths focused on your breath, thinking just how the air coming in and the air going out, the air coming in and the air going out. Simple focusing on breath work does some amazing things for you. So we're going to put that in the list. There's going to be talking about how often you need to do that for the DMC challenge. The next thing we're going to talk about is doing a 30-minute walk. So I'm suggesting that we do a 30-minute walk once a week. Now, some of you out there should probably do it a lot more than once a week, but I know that once a week can be tough for a lot of people because we all live crazy busy lives. So with this, for the next 90 days, once a week, so that's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13, 12 to 13 times you're going to go for a 30-minute walk. I can make you, I will absolutely make you a mod account. The one thing is, for those that want to know, for anybody that wants to be a mod or wants to help me out with this kind of stuff, that's awesome. The one thing I don't do is I don't ban people. It doesn't matter what someone says. It doesn't matter what someone does. I don't ban people. I'll time you out. I will make you quiet for a few minutes, but I do not believe in banning. It is a weird quirk of mine. I have never banned anyone from anything. Maybe if you did something really illegal, maybe if you did something really super illegal, you could ban. I mean, I can tell you, if you guys want to even see some of the craziness of the people, if you actually look at some of the crazy clips on my kick, you can even see the fact that I didn't even ban those people, and those are the crazy trolls. But I would like, if you would like to be a mod, I would absolutely appreciate that. That would be extremely helpful, and I will give you, as long as we. Yes, exactly. You know, I got no problem silencing people for a few minutes. I got no problem deleting bot accounts. I got no problem with all of that. I just don't like banning people. It's just not my cup of tea. As a libertarian, I believe in free speech. Now, I might stop listening to you, but I'm going to let you always say what you want to say. But anyways, regardless, back to next thing we're going to talk about is that 30-minute walk. So about 13 times. You're going to do that. You're going to do that 30-minute walk about 13 times at the minimum for the DMC challenge. Next, we're going to talk about, and this is one of the most important ones. Those that follow me for a while understand when I talk. A lot of you guys have followed me for a while understand when I talk about Jordan Peterson, your room, and what that means is you're going to keep your room clean. And some of you that know me know how much of a joke that is, because you guys know that I am a chaotic person. I do not. I regularly am cleaning my room, and I'm regularly doing that. But I want you guys to attempt to clean your room every day. Make your bed. Start your day off awesome by having a clean room, a clean environment for your mind, your body, your soul to work in. So you're going to make your bed and you're going to clean your room. You're going to do that daily. So that's going to be on the challenge. You're going to not put your lists in your pocket, because that's where you lose them. Number four, we're going to do, and this is one of my favorites. I actually teach this with my counseling. I teach this with my life navigation. So you guys are, so this next one is something I teach in a lot of my classes. It's something I teach in my coaching, and that is to be anti-procrastination. So as someone me, I am a crazy procrastinator. Procrastination is a skill that I am awesome at. But with anti-procrastination, what you do is the night before or the week before, something like that, you set up your goals. And maybe not goals, maybe we'll call tasks. We're going to have your 3 most important tasks to do every single day. And you're going to focus on doing those first. Maybe you're going to get up, you're going to go to the toilet, you're going to grab yourself some coffee, and then you're going to focus on your 3 tasks that you need to get done. Or if you can't do those 3 tasks first thing in the morning, you're going to put on your schedule when you're going to get those 3 tasks done. I'm telling you, friends, you focus on your 3 most important tasks that you need to get done every single day. You're anti-procrastination. And oh my goodness, do you feel productive? Because you got your most important things done. And wow, it makes all the rest of the tasks easy. And if you don't get the rest of the tasks done, you at least feel like you succeeded. You feel like you got something accomplished because your 3 most important ones are done. So that is going to be on there. We're going to focus on anti-doom scrolling. What that's going to mean is you're on TikTok, You're thumbing around on TikTok. You're playing on Instagram. You're playing on the YouTubes. You start noticing that you're self-doom scrolling. You start noticing that you're just going through and you're just seeing doom after doom after doom. You're black pilling. You're just popping those black pills. You're doing all that kind of stuff. It's time to stop. When you notice yourself doing it, just pause. You're going to pause. You're going to be like, nah, I need to stop doom scrolling. There's other ways I can be doing better things with my life. Better things with my life than doom scrolling. So you're going to stop doom scrolling. We're going to be doing anti-doom scrolling. Next is we are going to journaling. Or if you can't journal and you can only recap, recapping is great. So you can recap every night or you can recap at the end of the week. And all recapping is what just went on the last couple days. What just went on in your life? It can be boring as hell. It can be like, what did I do? Well, I fed the chickens today and I worked on my live stream and I ate some tacos. Maybe made some cookies. If that's all that you did that week, well, I'd be more than happy to help you. I can help you. We can go through, and when I get all this printed up, I will make sure I send it to you, and you and a lot of other people, we can work together to try to make everything better. But let's say that you're just going through your recap and you're just like, I can't write something every night because I'm kind of boring. That's okay. Once a week, do yourself a recap of what you achieved, what you accomplished, what you didn't accomplish, what your week looked like. I'm telling you, the reason is you want to look back because you can look back. Because you can go back and you can look at what you did last week or the week before, and you'd be like, man, I'm becoming more productive. Or you can say like, man, I'm becoming a lazy fuck. I need to stop this shit. And having that past documentation to see what you're doing and see where you're going is great data points. Next, this is a fun one, is you need to be mindful during some events. Maybe it's eating. And when I say being mindful, you be present. So like, let's say you're eating some pudding. Just like, oh man, I really like the texture of this pudding in my mouth. This chocolate taste. Really like the way it makes me feel. Man, this reminds me of a time that I spent with my grandma. You're just mindful when you're doing something. Maybe you're watching a movie and you're just mindful. You just let yourself fully engage into that movie and think about it. Just like, but you just need to be present in the moment. Just be present. I mean, maybe I'll even go as far. Maybe you're hitting your vape or you're smoking a cigarette or you're hitting your pipe. One thing I like about pipes, helps you be mindful. You just sit there and and as you're breathing out, you're thinking about the smoke and thinking about the tobacco and thinking about the way it's enlightening you. It also might remind you of an event like, hey, this was a cool time that, I sat with my buddies and we sat around a bonfire and smoked a pipe. That's okay. It doesn't matter. The idea of being mindful is be present in the moment and letting all the emotions and letting everything wash over you and feel the smoke leave your body, feel it enter, feel your lips touch the pipe or the straw or whatever, the stem. I guess stem is a better word than straw. And just be mindful. Be mindful with the spoon in your mouth. Be mindful with watching TV. Be mindful with taking a shit. It's just about being present in a moment. Because guess what? That's what we got. We have moments. We have lots and lots of little moments that we tie together. And we miss so many of them. We miss the way snow feels on our hand and the crunchiness and the cold and just how it breaks up kind of like a sand, but still leaves like a little bit of like powder sugar residue and has like a cool feel to it. And then the wind is just blowing across my beard as I feel that. And I can hear the crows as they're flying over. And there's two of them and they're talking back and forth to each other. And I can slightly hear the water in the background. There's a car going past. And that breeze, it kind of switched directions. Now it's hitting me over here. It is just as simple as that. It's just as simple as being present, being in this body that we have. That's being mindful. I'm going to include that in that. That's going to be in the mix as well. No judgment. This is going to be a hard one for me and for other people. But the idea is for the next 90 days, don't judge anyone. I mean, I'm saying don't judge the president. Don't judge your friends. Don't judge shit you see on TV. Just stop judging people. Let it be. Let it be. Hard for me. And I'm not a judgmental person. It's just those thoughts run in my head. And the idea is to not let those thoughts run into your head. And the idea is just to let them wash over. You see something you don't, just let it wash over. Don't give your opinion. Don't pass judgment on that person. Don't let yourself think that that person's cool or not cool. Just let it be. And that's a tough one because, again, that could be positive too. You know, not trying to think positive or negative things about people, because judgmentalness can be positive things. So just let it wash through. So next, you're going to talk to a stranger. And that's going to be, and that's, let's just say once a week. So that means you're going to talk to 13 strangers in the next couple weeks. So just going to talk to a stranger, just say hi. It can be as simple as like, hey, what's up? Or you're talking to a cashier and, you know, maybe, you know, say, hey, you know, hey, cool sticker you have on your badge. Or it can be like, man, those are a cool pair of shoes. Or at the gas station, be like, hey, nice car. Even if you don't necessarily think it's a nice car, just saying something nice to a stranger. Like, hey, yo, what's up? You know, that kind of stuff. Just something to put a little bit of good in the world, and something to get you out of your funk, because it is easy peasy cover girl to be in a funk. Okay. So, boy or girl? Okay. So it is easy peasy cover girl to be. So next is you need to meditate. I'm going to suggest we want to meditate for 30 minutes. We need to do that once a week. Put that in that list. We're going to meditate 30 minutes. Now, if you want to do more, again, we're talking bare minimum. Everything I'm telling you is bare minimum. So you want to do more? Yeah. Threw you guys on the ground. Okay, I want you guys to do more, but we're just talking bare minimum. We're talking make it easy for you guys to start off with. No judgment, talk to a stranger, meditate. Self-ownership. Yes, self-ownership's a good one. So what is self-ownership? Self-ownership is when you screw up, you don't come up with an excuse for it. You don't come up with anything. You're just like, screwed up, man. My fault. It's cool, but it's my fault. Let the buck stop with you. Something happens, you take responsibility for it. So you need to do that as often as you can for the next 90 days, as often as it comes up. So something happens, you take self-ownership of it. Just like, you know what? I should have known better. You don't need to punish yourself. I'm not telling you to punish yourself. I'm not telling you to discipline yourself. I'm just saying, you know what? Just accept that you messed up and learn from that. Because one of my biggest things is I love failing. Because every time I fail, I learn how not to do something, and I learn a better way. Sometimes you learn more from your failures than you do your successes. So take self-ownership. Something happens and say, you know what? It was all me. I did that. My bad or my good. And we're going to go from there. Self-ownership. A couple more trips of water, guys. A couple more trips of water. So next on the list, because I am so bad, this is a long list, and ADD makes it really hard for me to remember stuff, so I'm glad I wrote this down. Yes. Be grateful. Be grateful of everything that you have. Be grateful of the life you currently have. Be grateful of the food that you're putting in your body, the clothes you have on your back. Just spend the next 90 days just being happy for what you have. Be amazed. Be amazed at this internet thingy, that we can interact with our friends on the internet across the world. Be grateful. Just try to keep good vibes, man. If you have you ever family around? Be grateful for your family. If you have your friends, be grateful for your friends. Just the idea is just be grateful. The food you have on your plate, even if it's not your favorite, be grateful that you have that food. And that's a tough one too. I'll be honest. I should be practicing being grateful a lot more. I am blessed. I'm one of the most blessed people in the entire world. I learned a lot of stuff at a younger age. I went through some hardships, and while, I'm not a multimillionaire, my wealth is in my head. My wealth is my friends. My wealth is my family. My wealth is the fact that I get to live the life I live. I dictate my life. I dictate it. It's under my control. And I should be far more grateful for that than sometimes I am. I mean, I'm pretty grateful, but I need to be far more grateful because of how blessed I am. Hype awareness. This is a good one. When you have an emotion, I don't care if it's being sad, if it's being happy, if it's being excited, if it's being horny, if it's being whatever, just live in that moment, man. Let that emotion wash over you. As children, we used to know how to do this. As teenagers, we used to know how to do this. We used to get excited, man. TV was coming on. Our favorite show was coming on. We were just getting excited. We were hyped. We were excited. Then once we became adults, man, we just kind of forgot that. Just became boring people we became. Just be excited. Emotion wash over you. You're sad? Let yourself be sad. You want to cry some tears? Cry some tears. You want to be angry? Let yourself be angry. Don't take it out on others, but let yourself be angry. Let that anger, let that rage, let that seeing red run through you. Just don't take it out on somebody else. Let it run through you. Let it cycle through. Think about why that emotion is in your body. Enjoy that emotion a bit. Even sadness, even sorrow, enjoy it a bit. And let it be. But let it live in you for a minute. Let it live. Don't let it affect other people. I'm not telling you to let your rage go out there and yell at the neighbor or yell at the dog or do anything silly, but let it live inside you. Let you feel it burn through, wash over your body. And the last one on this list is practice nonviolent speech. I know this is going to sound like some woke bullshit, but you know what? Sometimes the wokeness had some actually good advice. Just because most of it was bad doesn't mean all of it wasn't bad. But what I mean by nonviolent voice is don't say mean things. Try not to say mean things to anybody else. Like someone pisses you off, don't say fuck you, you little loser. Or don't you're in road rage. Don't flip someone the bird. Even if they can't hear you say those mean things, just don't say them. Take that out of your vocabulary for 90 days. Take being angry out of your vocabulary. And just be kind. Be like, yeah, I feel your pain, bro. I'm sorry that you're in such a hurry. I hope that you get to your location as fast as you need to get it. That's what you can say during road rage. I hope that you don't wreck your car on the way to doing all of those crazy things. So that'll be something that's a tough one to work on. I'll be honest. Now I got rid of road rage years ago because I realized road rage was pointless. Growing up in the city and then moving to the rural area, having road rage does not help. Let me spin this camera around because I need to water the plants for a minute. So I'm going to put you guys right here as I talk to you. And I'm going to water the plants over here in the other part of the yard, just in case the camera spins back around. So, but yeah, try not to be angry. Try to not say mean things to other people. It falls well into the category of everything else. So this is my list of the DMCs. Your DMC takedown. It's going to be tough. Again, don't punish yourself if you don't achieve it every day. The goal is every day you should be trying to focus on doing as much of the DMC as possible to try to be his best version of yourself. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're doing. We are focusing on making the best version of yourself that you possibly can have. Because it's easy to be a bad version of yourself, man. It's super easy to be the bad versions. So we're going to focus on being the best versions of ourselves. So, okay. I'm over 22 minutes. Sure seems like it's been a lot longer than that, but let's go feed. I'm going to give Sylvia I'm going to pop you guys right here for just a second. I'll let you guys sit here, stare at Sylvia, talk to her. Okay, we should be back. Let's go say hi. You guys can see right up here. I'll put you guys right up here next to Miss Sylvia. I'll let you guys talk to her for just a second. You guys get to talk to Sylvia for just a minute while I'll go. Hey. All right, Miss Sylvia. Oh no, I put the mic right by her. I'm not sure if you guys could hear her, but all right, let's step on in here. We'll get you some more water, Sylvia, and some more food. There's some food. There's some food. Okay, awesome, sweet. Tag me in it. All about that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go get Sylvia a little bit of water. Just because I need to go carry the water. I'm gonna put you guys right here for just a second. Put you guys right here for a second so I can go get some water for Miss Sylvia. Did we go through all the water? I was going to give Sylvia a little bit more. See through all the water. I was going to give a little more.
I'm done, but I need to get to the outside.
Okay, I'll bring you some water in just a second. Okay, let me get Sylvia a little bit of water. I'll just spin this over so you guys can see. I'm gonna walk right over there, give Sylvia some un agua. Okay, Sylvia, some un agua. Then you'll fill up one more container of water. So let's go get that done. Beautiful day. A little chilly. I'm gonna put you guys here. I need to grab a lid for this. A beautiful day. I like this new gimbal so far. It's gimbaling the way it's supposed to gimbal, which is what's important. I want my gimbal to gimbal appropriately. This is the DJI something SE Omnibus. I don't know what it's called. Mega. I'm gonna call it Omnibus because that's funny. So when I realized it, I have been streaming for longer than 20 minutes because I had actually because the stream cut off once already. So we're doing well in this stream today. For those who want to know, I streamed a little stream last night. I was a little angry, so be forewarned. But it's some interesting things I point out about the North American Union and other silly things that are happening in our world right now, because some of you might be interested in my perspective as a conspiracy theorist of many years. And tonight, I'm probably doing another stream tonight. I might actually be doing a video game stream tonight because I'm either gonna play some Power World or I'm gonna jump in and play some more trading cards simulator. I'm not sure which one. So but I'll probably be doing that if you're following me on Rumble, because Rumble or YouTube. If you're following me on Rumble or YouTube and you want to see my video game channel, on YouTube it's Blue Apple 2, so that's Blue Apple TOO, and on Rumble it is Blue Apple 2 as well. So, or sometimes I do it on GGX, just so you know, on Rumble. It's Blue Apple 2 or GGX, depending on how I feel about posting. They're each a little different. The reason I post on each of them. Let's take this to the other barn. So, but if you're watching this on DLive, Kick, or any of the other places, it'll be on here because I don't have multiple channels for my gaming channels or anything like that. Just on YouTube and Rumble, because it makes it easy to do. It just makes it easy to do with that kind of stuff. So let's go turn off the water. Ooh, look at the sun. Let's go look at the sun real fast. Look at the sun. That's such a cool shot right there, guys. I love winter. It's why I love where I live. Nature, the sun. Love it. By the way, guys, if you're thinking about moving to West Virginia, talk to me first. If you don't talk to me first and you want to move to West Virginia, then just go home. We don't want you here. Come visit. Yes, absolutely come visit. Just don't come live here. I am trying to control the community. I want a particular group of people to come here, and I want it to be pretty awesome. And what I don't want is silly people to come in and ruin the greatness of Southern West Virginia. Though we do need some change here. There is some stuff. You might be wondering, why are you bringing this up right now, Doc? What does this have to do with anything that we're saying? You were just talking about being kind and nice. And I absolutely was talking about being kind and nice. But the reason I'm bringing this up is if any of you guys watch Tim Pool, you guys will notice that Tim Pool was doing some shows on how he is done with West Virginia because he doesn't like some rule that's in place. And what I got to... I do still have the spring out in the distance, absolutely. I have the peeing tree, and then I have the one spring on top of the mountain, and I've got a spring over there. Right now, because there's so much snow on the ground in winter, it's hard to actually get to those springs, but I absolutely do. So in the spring and in the summer, we're going to be doing a lot more hiking around. We're going to be doing a lot more hands-on because I'm going to be doing a lot more philosophical conversation as we go for walks. Because I realize that that's what I'm good at. I'm just good at talking. I'm good at talking and telling stuff. That's how I'm entertaining. So I'm going to focus on that kind of stuff more. Okay. Plus, it'll be after the 1st of February because I have to get back from going up to Ohio and taking my sister to the airport. But after starting in February, we are going to probably Tuesday nights. My goal is going to be Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights we are going to start talking about herbalism. I'm going to teach everybody how to identify particular plants, and then the medical use. Yes. That had been about 3 years ago. We went up to the bathtub spring. So I have to do some work on the bathtub spring. That is one of the goals. Man, I'll tell you, man, I realized that a couple years ago, man, life hit me hard, and I neglected a lot of stuff. And it's funny because I didn't even realize how much stuff I had actually neglected until I went back and started looking at some of my videos on projects that I had and stuff I was doing and how cool I was. And life had just kicked my butt for a while. So, but I'm back, guys. I'm back. No more life butt kicking. I think I've got control over it. It is interesting. You know, it's funny. We don't realize when we're in depression. We don't realize when we're in depression. We don't realize when we're in melancholy. We don't actually realize a lot of that stuff until it's actually over. And one of the things that I have since realized is how much my life has kicked, not my life, how much life has kicked my butt in the last bit. So, okay, so we're gonna walk down. I need to actually head to the house too. So we're gonna go head to the house. We're gonna grab something because I need to put it in here so I have water for the bunny. They are going. Yes, you are absolutely true. Things are going to get better. Things are going to better ourselves. Things are going to be good. By the way, I need to help you get set up streaming on Rumble because, like I said, you can monetize from day one on Rumble. And the nice thing about what I love about Rumble is you can set up your VODs to be monetized after they're. So if people start watching them, you start making money for people watching your past VODs. And I love that because you can have like one follower and have the ability to start making some money on Rumble, which is really cool. And so I'm going to have to help you set up everything on Rumble. So let me go, we're going to head here. We're going to go grab the things that I need to grab in the house. So I'm just going to set you guys right here for just a second while I go grab the crap in the house so I have my hands free to open the doors. Got what I need. Show you a little hack. Another little hack for the bunnies. So got a little hack. These are silicone large cupcake things. And my attempt is that these are going to be a hack so that I have easy ways to check the water for the bunnies and ways for the bunnies to be able to drink water and me be able to break the ice and snow. Okay. Didn't know any of that. That's cool. Yeah. I'm game. I think I was looking at that the other night. I don't think I have enough people chatting in my streams just yet, but no, if we can figure this out. Yeah, well, thank you. But yeah, if we can get something figured out, that'd be great. Oh, by the way, I send you a message on Discord. Hit me up on Discord with your email address so I can invite you to my Canva group so that you will be able to use Canva Pro. Because that is how you use Canva Pro, is I invite you to my... So... I mean, I've been on Rumble I've been on Kick for a long time. I've actually been on Kick almost since the beginning, to be honest. So, sweet. I just haven't been in since you sent it. So, that's not going to work if I do this. If I let it sit like that, that'll just freeze in there. And if I do that, that should be good. Should be good. But yeah, Rumble, totally going to get you. We'll spend whenever you're ready. No stress. Because the other thing is you can upload your past VODs to Rumble too, and you can start monetizing those as you upload them. Rumble's a lot like YouTube, so except for, easier to make money. And if I was streaming exclusively, sometimes you'll see in the evenings I will be streaming through Rumble Studio. The reason I stream through Rumble Studio is if you stream through Rumble Studio and you follow and you have the proper amount of followers for that particular evening, you get to read ads on screen and you get paid. So I usually get enough followers in the evenings, especially when I'm playing video games, to do like a 50-cent to $2 ad read. And that's nice. That's a nice way to supplement. It's a nice way to supplement. And then with my other stuff, I usually have enough to pay for a couple of the little things. My goal one day, and it sounds ridiculous, but I'm going to tell everyone how simple my goals are. My goal one day is if I can make somewhere in the vicinity of $500 a month just streaming, something as simple as that, or $500 a month with digital products and digital things, that will pretty much support most of my lifestyle. I have I live a very pretty simple life. I have condensed my bills down to quite a bit. If people want to learn how to do this, I can actually teach you how to do some of those tricks. But I've condensed my life down to being pretty affordable. And so, now that being said, I'm going to also let people know, as soon as I figure out how to crack the code to be rich and make lots of money, I'm going to teach all you guys how to do that as well. But I think the skill is learning to be frugal first, because you don't want to be ghetto rich, because ghetto rich is dangerous. Ghetto rich is where, if you guys don't know what ghetto rich is where you blow your money on things that don't actually make your life better. They just make you seem cooler and are actually just the corporations stealing money from you. So I try to avoid being ghetto rich. I have a different name for it, but I'm trying to be very precise with money, or very precise with my language on here, so especially since I'm streaming on places that don't like other words, especially the yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. How about we just leave it at that? How about I don't keep digging myself a hole? So ghetto rich. Yeah, and it's actually the trick is just start off small. Don't try to give up everything, because I've learned when I used to be an overspender is if you go too into it and you try to not spend and you try to overspend, or you try to do it too much, you can kind of counteract your own self. And you just kind of get mad at yourself, and then you end up finding that you spend money even silly-early. Because I know when I'm trying to restrict what I'm trying to spend, and I kind of just decide that I really want something, I figure out ways to trick myself into letting me spend the money. So learning how to be frugal and learning how to let yourself buy some things and figure out what is stuff that you need, want, and desire. And if you do need and want it, why? Not necessarily. It's okay to have needs. It's okay to have wants. It's just why. The why is what is important. Why do you need that? Oh, okay, great. Why do you want that? Oh, okay, great. Or, yeah, are you sure? Because you have a bunch of other stuff similar to that sitting around that you've not actually used. It's just little tricks that I've had to trick myself or teach myself over the years. But one thing is, don't berate yourself too much. Life is complicated, and it is okay sometimes to accept the mistakes that you've made. Almost done. Two. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense. It is. And we live in a world where they make it so easy to buy things today. Kind of way too easy. With microtransactions and things at the end of the counters and just this, that, and the other. It's one of my favorite things is why I don't really like going to the store much anymore is the less I go to the store, the less I spend money on things. So, and then if I'm on Amazon and I have the impulse, I put things into my queue and I don't buy them right away. I let them sit in the queue for like 24 hours or so usually. And whew, yeah. And if yeah, you can shop at home and that's an issue. But the one thing, like I said, what I do with Amazon is I let something in my queue for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, if I really need it or I still desire it, it's still something I really want, then I then spend the time to think if I something I should buy or not. So I'm doing a little bit better. I do better. I have little tricks to help solve some of the issues that I have. So at least I have two, I put two of them in two of the things and we'll see how well that lasts.
Oh.
So.
Oh, into the big?
No, into bunnies, into the ones that had just the little plastic ones in them.
Okay.
So.
You put them in something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going in the house now?
No, I was going to wait for you to help me with that last.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
The water should be off now.
It wasn't.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't sure if I was going to finish with this, so yeah, we can turn the water off now.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, let me go drop this stuff off, and I guess you guys can come with me. I don't usually take you guys on the little death march, but I guess I'll take. Well, good. I hope I can be an inspiration, or I can help do something to help with the gluttony. One of the things is we need our friends, we need our family, we need people that we know. We just need people to help sometimes because life can be hard and we just need help sometimes. So, okay. So I believe it's Bonnie, one of my oldest chickens.
The oldest.
Yep, it is Bonnie, one of the oldest. One of our oldest chickens.
And that's what I'm assuming.
Yep.
He's frozen. He hasn't moved.
Okay, so let's take him. Let's take Bonnie to their final resting spot. So I have a final resting spot for my chickens when they pass. I'll probably come tomorrow. I can't play the song. I usually play a song for them and give them. No, I do not. We are a gentleman farmer. I'm a gentleman farmer, and that means I do not eat or butcher any of my animals. I'm not opposed to other people. I'm not opposed to teaching people how to do that, but I do not have the ability. I do not have the ability to take a innocent life And I view chickens and ducks and animals and stuff like that as innocence. So not something I have the ability to do. Maybe it'd be a quirk of mine or whatever, but just not something that I have the ability to do. So I have we'll put her here. So I have because I haven't built it yet, but I have a death shrine. Right now it's a tree. I don't know if you guys can see it. It doesn't really matter if you can't. Whatever, there's a spot right there. So I give them here as a nice spot, a nice quiet spot. It also allows wild animals to come and consume the carcasses, but I'm going to be making actually a full shrine for the animals, because they have done such a wonderful job of companionship, producing me eggs, protecting my other chickens, just being chickens or being ducks, and in pure chicken or duckness, being able to allow them to be chickens and ducks, and thank them for their energy that they gave me. So, but anyways, yeah, Bonnie, one of our oldest chickens, and I'm talking like old, like 7.5 years. But again, because we had some of the coldest nights, this is the time of year when I expect to lose the most. We've been pretty much, because it gets so cold and other things like that, it's just one of those things it's just expected this time of year. So one of the things about having a farm is you get really used to death. It's a really interesting phenomenon, because for a while, I had a really tough time with it. And when I moved down here, being a city kid, I had very little experience with death. And then down here now, it's, thank you. Yeah, it's just something, it's actually in some way that it's actually a good thing, because I have a whole different respect. Yeah, a whole different respect for life and death now. It's actually, I'm kind of glad I have this whole different respect for it. It's very interesting. It's very good. So enjoy them while they're here, and I thank them when they're gone. And then hopefully their body gets to add energy to somebody else. And then that also keeps, if I get the pest animals up there, they do their thing up there, and then they don't come down to the farm and they don't hurt any of my animals that are currently still alive. And so it is a nice, fair trade-off. So the animal did its job while it's alive, and also gets to do its job when it's no longer playing in our realm here. So interesting twist. And as someone who doesn't, I do eat meat. Lisa doesn't. Lisa's a vegetarian. I know I'm a hypocrite for not being able to kill my own animals and not being able to eat meat that way. And I do understand that, but so be life. We all can't be perfect. We all have to have weird little quirks onto ourselves. So that is mine. Anyways, let me see if Lisa needs anything else. And if not, we're going to go for a quick little, we'll head back to the house. And yeah. So let's go see if Lisa, man, I really like this new gimbal. This new gimbal's just, it's beefy. It's easy to hold. It does what it needs to do. It's been tracking me the way it's supposed to, like I expect gimbals to gimbaling. Did he ever come back, or need me to help you?
Huh?
I said, is he still hanging out back there? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go get some hay.
I think I'm gonna put Sully's babies with me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to grab some hay, and Lisa's going to do some rearranging. We have some babies in there. I mean, not babies as in young chickens. So we're going to put some young chickens in with him. I'm not sure who. I think it's maybe Mr. Awesome Jr. So, Some hay. This will be a good clump of hay. This will be good. We don't need a lot of hay, but just enough. Just enough to do what needs to be done. Sky's lovely today.
He hasn't moved a muscle since I come in the barn. And he's probably been like that since it happened.
Maybe.
He's like shocked. I was pouring the chips in. He's like, you can't cover that up. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. Let me get the box clean. I'll put Timmy up here.
Why?
Huh?
Why would you put Timmy up there?
Because she creates stress in that other cage.
Oh, okay.
I saw how calm they were when I took
Okay.
her out for a day.
Gotcha.
She texts that girl all day long. Who would you want me to?
No, that's fine.
What about the baby?
Nope, that's fine. Do you need anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Because I haven't done it in a while. Let's go for a little walk out to the garden. Even though it's not really a garden right now, it's covered in ice. But I know some of you haven't been out there, and I know some people really enjoyed the being able to go out and seeing the Justin. Okay, got the camera up and functioning again. So let's head on out that way. And then we'll walk out. We'll say hi to the Doc Scarecrow or the Justin Scarecrow or whatever you guys want to call the scarecrow that I have. He lost my hat, so his hat's lost. So, lurker, welcome. Thanks for lurking. And okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go a little bit further up this way. These are deer tracks that I am following on the path. So I'll come right here. We'll do a nice slow 360 pan. Let's line up about right here. We're gonna do a nice slow 360 pan. Okay, back around this way. So let's go head on down this way to where the just-in-time garden is at. And we're going to be doing some victory gardening this year. So we're going to, what is victory garden? Victory garden, I'm going to actually be teaching a victory garden class. But what victory garden is victory garden is where you grow enough food to be able to offset some of your bills and some of your life. So that's one of the goals this year. That's kind of cool. We're going to look at that because that's kind of a cool art experiment that nature made here. Look at this. Nature made all of that all on its own. It's kind of like ice hovering over ice. Very, very intriguing, to say the least. So, okay, thanks. My glasses say I can't take a picture, so here we go. And we're gonna do some more gardening right over there. But yes, beautiful, beautiful hayfield. So let's head back to the house. It's cold. Cold, lovely day. Bark, bark, bark. So anyways, guys, if you guys are interested in, like I said, you guys are interested in doing the DMC takedown challenge, let me know. I will put links. I'll have a link in the description on this when I'm done. If you're watching this on one of the streaming sites, I'll put a link somewhere in one of the little chat areas, probably the first one. You'll say DMC takedown challenge, and yeah, we will enjoy trying to be mindful and making life a little bit better over the next 90 days. So anyways, guys, so tomorrow I'll do a stream tonight. It might be video games, it might be something else, I'm not sure. We'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. Monday or so, it could be Monday night, it could be Tuesday. Monday or so is when I go to Ohio. I will be doing, that'll be a long stream because I'm just going to hook my phone up and we're just going to drive. We're just going to talk. And so that'll be longer stream like that. And I'll do the same thing when I come back. That will be on a Friday the 31st. That'll be in the evening. That'll be a late night stream because I think I dropped my sister off at 9 o'clock at the Pittsburgh airport. And we'll be driving back that way. So, yeah. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining, following me, hanging out with me today. I enjoy having you guys here all the time. It is always easy, always fun to do my chores when I have other people to talk to. Absolutely appreciate it. Absolutely, we can do that. Give me like 5 minutes after. Give me about 5 minutes after I turn off the stream, and we will be good. We will be good in that. I will absolutely like to do that. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to head in now. I think you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Doc. Till tomorrow.